Hey everybody, it's Kelly, and I am going to have my husband introduce this Daily Smash.
Welcome back to the Daily Smash for Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. I'm your co-host, Rick Leventhal, with my co-host, Kelly.
Rick is still off camera because he had a rhinoplasty, and he gets his splint off tomorrow. Woohoo! I cannot wait for you guys to see it. When are you going to get that off, Rick?
The splint comes off soon, and then the big reveal will probably be in a few days on YouTube. It'll be a whole show on YouTube.
Just got done finishing interviewing Vicki Gunvalson.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was great. So Rick is going to edit that right now this afternoon, and it will be available to you by subscription to our Rick and Kelly show on patreon.com.
That's the only place you'll get the full video version. For audio only, you can also subscribe on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It'll be available again later today or tonight. And you can see it on there. Once it's there, it'll be posted, and you can subscribe and listen to the full hour-long interview. You guys talked about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we did. Vicki and I discussed her new boyfriend, whom I hooked her up with, what her life is like now, most favorite and least favorite housewife experiences, how she feels about Dorinda Medley, why she thinks she hasn't been asked back to Orange County. We asked her why. How she feels about the show now, how she feels about vaccine mandates, and much, much more.
So again, you can find that on patreon.com, The Rick and Kelly Show on patreon.com, The Rick and Kelly Show on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It's the audio-only version. You can subscribe there and then check out this incredible and really meaningful and interesting conversation.
Yesterday, we talked about Pete Davidson and supposedly seeking trauma therapy because of the feud with Kanye West. I got tons and tons of feedback on that. I could not believe I got hundreds of comments on that. Mostly people agreed with me, but then I got these people that were like, how dare you make fun of mental health? People talk bad about them. They're seeking help. And my husband came back with a great rebuttal. And so, Rick, I want you to read what your commentary was.
Yeah,
on
I
that.
posted this on your Instagram. To all of you critics who don't like Kelly criticizing Pete's alleged mental health program, both of my parents worked as mental health professionals, and I support anyone who wants to seek that help. But I can also refuse sympathy to someone who chooses to make a living making fun of other people and then gets, quote, triggered when someone comes after him. Sorry, but he can't have it both ways. And I was there on 9/11 and watched the towers fall and was in the midst of the search, rescue, and recovery operations for months. Pete's dad apparently died. He was a firefighter, I think, and died responding to 9/11. I fully support all those who sacrificed on that day and the days since. And I feel awful that he lost his father that way. But this is a guy who makes a living making fun of other people. So again, if he wants to do that, great. But don't expect me to give him a hall pass on responsibility for his actions just because his dad died 21 years ago. Don't be in the public eye if you don't want to take heat, or be prepared to take the heat and don't whine about it.
I'm just so flabbergasted by the way people get so upset and mad because you have a difference of opinion. People came after me yesterday because I was asking questions about Trump, and a lot of people agree with me. A lot of people don't, believe in the government. A lot of people don't believe in things. I'm just asking questions. I'm just trying to learn. I'm not always right about everything. So,
well, one thing that's become clear, Kelly, is that there's very little freedom of choice left. We're all supposed to agree with the woke or the government, or we get ostracized or silenced. Why do we have to do it their way? Why can't we speak our minds? What happened to an honest exchange of ideas and opinions and points of view?
Well, like last night, my girlfriend Stacy just called me, and she said on her Instagram, she said, I am looking for a breeder. She wanted a particular dog, and people came after her. People that know her, because she's not in the public eye, and people are like, how dare you get a breeder? How dare you, not go adopt a dog? Okay, you know what? And she's like, I don't know how you do it with all these people. First of all, this is why I left San Francisco. They always want to tell you how to live your life, okay? Whatever happened to freedom of speech, freedom of wanting to do what you want to do? First of all, if I were Baby Dish, I would tell them to mind their own business. I want a particular dog and I want a good dog, so I'm going to go to a breeder. So why don't you adopt a dog, okay? Like, why are you telling me what to do and how to do it. Yeah, is it sad that these dogs are going to, they're up for adoption? Yeah, but don't tell me what I can and cannot do.
But it's okay to give you suggestions or offer, advice. Just,
But don't say
in a friendly way, in a helpful way.
Right, like you are doing something terribly wrong by going to a breeder. I just think people need to mind their own business and stop telling people how to live their lives. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I don't know if you want to get into this Melissa Gorga article. It's long. Maybe we should save it for tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. I just got a reality blurb thing about how I clap back at Melissa Gorga. She came after me on her podcast with Reza, as you know, and so I'm glad I can't wait to read it. So
yeah,
maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. It's pretty long.
Yeah, I wanted to just say one other thing to pay my respects to former anchor Uma Pemaraju, who was one of the founding anchors at Fox News Channel. She died on Monday at the age of 64. Her death was announced by the Fox News CEO, Suzanne Scott, who called her one of Fox News Channel's founding anchors, and that they are deeply saddened, of course, by her death. I worked with her for many years. She was a sweetheart, really nice woman, talented, and just a great personality. And she left the network after a few years after I got there, but she was a wonderful, warm person. And I don't know how she died, but may she rest in peace.
Oh, rest in peace. The good always die young, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, we got to go to work on the Vicki interview, and it's going to be available tonight on Patreon, Spotify, and Apple. So thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.